everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Martine's Musings. I'm your host, Martine Felton, and I want to thank you for joining. So, the last time I tried to stream on like three platforms at the same time, it didn't really work, but hopefully, with my new internet connection, it will be okay. Um, So I started this group back in November and was just kind of wanting to create like a high vibrational space for people because I'm a life coach and I wanted to create a high vibrational space for people to come and get motivational posts, get coaching quotes, do videos like this one. And so I was just trying to figure out how I wanted to show up for you guys, and also for myself. And so I'm just basically showing up, okay? And I hope that you resonate with the content that I bring to you guys. Um, One thing, if you're watching from YouTube or Facebook, go to the description, and if you're going to leave a comment, sometimes with StreamYard you can't StreamYard doesn't know your name unless you click the link and let StreamYard give permission, for StreamYard to put your name up. Otherwise it'll come up as Facebook users. Please, if you hear my neighbors, this just sounds of the city. I'm sorry, I apologize. um my book, You Love, You Learn, is out. It's been out since February 26th. And I want to thank all my supporters who bought the book and who plan on purchasing the book. And yeah, so you can purchase the book if you haven't already on my website at martinefelton.com. It's also on Amazon and Barnes and Nobles and pretty much everywhere books are sold. It's even on walmart.com, and I think it's on target.com too. So it's basically everywhere. So, what I was saying about me creating a high vibrational space for people, as a life coach, that is what I do. My passion is self love and self care practices. And if you feel like you would want or a life coach, or you're not too clear, I am offering complimentary clarity calls. Now, a clarity call is just a call. It's 30 minutes approximately. And we would talk about why you feel you need a life coach, what the issue is, just to get the groundwork going or the foundation to find out if we vibe. So even just to find out, it's pure discovery. It's not a coaching session, it's a clarity call. Um, so I'm offering those complimentary. So you can schedule that on my website at martinefelton.com. Just go to the book a session tab and you can schedule a complimentary 30-minute clarity call with me. Also, I wanted to let everyone know, if you wanted to invite others to this group, you can do so. And as long as you feel like, I know everybody already in this group, so I trust their judgment. So if you feel like you want to invite someone else who's high vibrational and who likes motivating things and likes, love and light and motivation and coaching and intuitive stuff, you can go ahead and invite them. I would really, really appreciate it. And so the last thing that I wanted to talk about, well, not the last thing, but the house cleaning stuff. I wanted to talk about my very first sponsor, Zola Goods. And this is one of the products here. If you can see here. Now, this is a lemon lavender candle. And it smells like you wouldn't believe. Like it smells so good. And Zola Goods is a self care business that is committed to spreading peace, love, and light around your home. So, one of the things that I'm passionate about, self care practices, lighting candles like this with the sense of lavender and lemon that really calms you, it really soothes you, it really spreads peace throughout your home. Every flame is meant to glow up any room. Every scent is made with tranquility in mind, and every candle is packaged and poured with love. These are handmade candles, um, and they smell absolutely fabulous. So, why am I here? We are talking about relationship red flags. Okay. So, relationships are hard work. We all know this. All right. There's no relationship out there that's easy. Um, and we've all been, all of us are adults here. So, we've all been in relationships, good and bad. So, hey, Facebook user, can you go to the top to the description and let StreamYard know your name so that I can see your name? Because right now you're just coming up as Facebook user. Okay. So, peace and blessings to you too. So, listen, we all know that relationships are hard. It takes work. It's not just easy peasy lemon squeezy. But there are some, there are a lot of red flags that we could catch, in the beginning of the relationship. Not everything is going to present itself in the beginning of the relationship, but there are red flags that you can catch at the beginning of the relationship. And actually in my book, my latest book, I talk about, there's a whole chapter called Those Damn Red Flags, and I'm going to read a portion of that chapter from that chapter right now. So, our courtship was such a whirlwind. We spent every weekend together, and I was completely in love with the fact that I had a man in my life. I never shared with anybody the fact that I really wasn't in love with him. I was very fond of him and thought that love would come if I did everything right. I referred to him as my knight in shining armor. My friends and family liked him, but I knew they felt that I may have been moving a little too fast. I met his kids, son and daughter, and he met my daughter. By July of that year, Sierra and I moved into his house in New Jersey. And I have a quote in the middle of the page saying, ignoring the red flags because you want to see the good in people will cost you later. What did this connection cost me? I did wish that I didn't move in with him so soon, though. It was extremely difficult living with people that I hardly knew. I felt like a visitor the whole time. In retrospect, I believe financial convenience played a big role in me moving in. At the time, I was struggling financially, and he too was having a hard time keeping up his mortgage payments. I guess we both thought that our love for each other was strong enough to take such a huge step very early in the relationship. Were we really even in love? For me, I know I wasn't. In retrospect, I just desperately wanted to find someone to settle down with and seemingly live a normal coupled life. So, red flags everywhere. Some red flags that you hey Don. um what are the things, like when you're in a relationship, there are going to be a lot of things that you don't see. And I honestly think we choose not to see them. Like I chose not to see certain things there in that relationship, in that marriage, I should say. Why do we choose not to see them? I think sometimes we don't allow ourselves to see them because we desperately want to be in a relationship, or we desperately want something to be a certain way, so we don't allow ourselves to see anything else but what we want to see. And a lot of times we don't see it because of past traumas, because of past relationships, or there are lessons that, we need to learn. So sometimes it doesn't matter if the shit is right in your face. We're not going to see it because specifically there are lessons that we need to learn in order to grow, in order to move on. So some of the relationship red flags that I came up with is that when you meet somebody, right, and there's a lack of communication, um, that person may have a hard time expressing themselves, or they just have like a weird way of communicating that doesn't resonate with you. That's a red flag. Okay, because that is something you can try to work on, absolutely, by telling them, hey, this, your form of communication really doesn't work with me. Can we try to work this out? But people that really have a lack of communication, a lot of times they don't even think they have a lack of communication. So it's going to be hard to work that out, you know. Um, so it's really, you know, when they have a hard time communicating, they probably feel like they're probably not going to want to work it out. Who said big facts? You need to go to the description and let StreamYard give StreamYard your name so I can see who said that. Big facts. Who said big facts? It says Facebook user. Um, Next relationship red flag is someone who is irresponsible and immature, and who just has trouble with basic life skills. You know what I mean? Someone who just doesn't really give a damn about anything, about their future, about getting their life together. That's a red flag, because if they can't function, take care of basic life things, then that's going to go into your relationship, and you're not going to get anything accomplished. Like someone who can't even um like open a bank account, you know what I mean, or have ID or something like that. There are a lot of dudes out there who are walking around with like invalid stuff, and if someone who can't even take that and just can't even take care of things, small things like that, that's a big red flag that maybe this is not a right person for you. Yes, I can see you now. Hey, Keisha. um yeah, someone who is irresponsible and immature. Another red flag is lack of trust. Someone who is not trusting, who is just like questioning you all the time, and trying is like they're basically trying to catch you in a lie so bad. Someone who is not trusting at all, because chances are that's going to escalate, and they're probably the jealous type, which will escalate into some more drama. And we all know we don't want any drama. So another red flag is, you know what, I was going to ask you guys, if you have any red flags, put them in the comment and I want to see. Another red flag that um, I thought of is when a lot of your family or your friends don't like the person, because usually people on the outside have a different perspective of things. And I'm not saying that you need to listen to everything your friends and your family say. However, your friends and your family, your close friends and your family, know you better than this new person in your life. You know what I mean? So if they see that, wait a minute, this person doesn't really seem like, you know, you guys don't really gel, or, there's something funny about this guy or this girl, take heed to that a little bit and open your eyes a little bit more, because that's also a red flag too. Because like I said, people who love you, people who are on the outside looking in, have different perspectives and they could shed different light on things. Someone who is controlling behavior. That person, that guy or that girl that tries to drive a wedge between you and your bestie, or you and your mom or dad. That controlling behavior, that has no place in a healthy relationship. That is a big red flag. Okay. Someone who tries to who wants to know where you're going all the time, who always has something to say about what you're doing, what you're wearing, what you're watching, what you're reading, what are you doing here, what are you doing there, where you going, who you going with, someone like that. That is a major, major red flag. And also, when someone has another red flag, is someone who has unresolved issues from a past relationship. When they keep talking about that past relationship, and it's like they're bitter, and it seems like they don't have any closure, like they're not over it. It's okay to talk about past relationships, but in a healthy way. But when it's that unresolved issue where you feel like they're still angry, and if that person would have walked into the room, they probably, lose their mind or something like that. That's something to really look out for. That's a red flag, because it means that they're not over that last person. They're not over them. And also it means that they have, some kind of anger issues, need some anger management or something like that. Another red flag is codependency. The need, when a person is always has the need to be around you, to feel needed, like they can't, like they're like, oh, let me go with you here. Where you going? I want to go to. Like they're clingy. They're codependent. That's a red flag, because that's not going to change unless you address that. You know. And the last thing I came up was with abusive behavior. Obviously, that is a red flag. I know for me it's a red flag, but for a lot of people, it's not a red flag. It's very traumatic. But abusive behavior, right at the right there, you cut that off. You know what I mean? You nip that in the bud. Abusive behavior is unacceptable in any relationship. So those are the red flags that I came up with, everyone. And let me see if anyone posted any red flags of their own. Okay, I don't see any other red flags, guys. So I'm going to move on. So, yeah, those are the relationship red flags that I came up with. And, I hope that if you're watching, or if you watch this in the replay, and you're in a new relationship, or even in an established relationship, and you're realizing that some of these red flags pertain to you, I hope this helped you. So now I'm going to move on from the coaching session to the healing session. So in my post earlier, when I said I was going to be doing a live, I said I was going to be talking about red flags, and I'm also going to be doing tarot readings, because I read tarot. And so I'm going to start with the fire signs. So that would be my fellow Aries, my fellow Leo, and Sagittarius, because I'm a Sag. So what I'm going to do is, hold on a second, let me check spread something. Okay. So I'm going to do a basic 3-card spread. The first card is going to be the situation. The second card is going to be the obstacle or the challenge. And the third card is going to be the advice. Oh, okay. Wait. Oh, some people put some red flags. Okay, a lot of times people hide their true selves in the beginning and receive flags could pop up years later. That's true too. They in the beginning of a relationships they send their representative. It's not really them. You know what I'm saying? One of the red flags is having to repeat myself means the other person is not listening. Yes, indeed. I hate that too. I hate that. Yes. Thank you, Keisha. Okay, so I'm going to start off with Aries. Okay. First card, let me cut the deck. The first card is your current situation. The second card will be the obstacle or the challenge. And the third card is the advice. Ooh, okay, Aries. So your current situation is the Queen of Swords. Okay, the Queen of Swords is, this is you, Aries, right now. You are the Queen of Swords. You are not taking any bullshit from anybody. You are cutting to the chase. You're cutting to the truth. That's what she uses her sword for, is to cut to the truth and cut to the chase. And the Queen of Swords is highly intuitive. So right now you might be in a situation right now where you're feeling like you're trying to get to the truth, Aries. And you're really feeling like you need to um, I want to say investigate. You know what I mean? Just really get to the bottom of things. And so your obstacle right now are your subconscious feelings, is the moon. Subconsciously, you know the truth because the Queen of Swords likes to get to the truth. She's an air. That's an air. The Queen of Swords is Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. So that's sword energy, that's mental energy. So you're really up in your head a lot right now, and with your subconscious feelings. Um, and your advice is to move on. This is the Death card, and your advice is to move on from being up in your head. Being up in your head too much is not a good thing. It's not a bad thing, but when you're in your head too much, you can see things not so clearly. Okay. And with the moon card here, there seems to be like a lot of things that are really trying to get to the surface for you. And I feel like you really want to get to the truth. There's some type of truth that's really trying to come out for you right now, Aries, and it's leading to a transformation. You're trying to transform, you're trying to go through a period of transformation, and you're trying to get certain truths. You're trying to, maybe you're doing shadow work, or maybe a lot of maybe past traumas are coming up for you, but there is a level of truth that you're trying to get to, and it's leading to transformation. It's going to lead to a whole new you. Okay. Maybe it's spiritual with the Hierophant here. Maybe it's spiritual. Maybe that you're looking for some type of mentor or some type of spiritual teacher to help you with your transformation, Aries. But there is a level of transformation that you're going through, a level of truth that you're trying to get to. And yeah, but it's coming. It's coming. So I'm going to pull an angel card, one angel card for Aries. I'm trying to figure out if I should even pull angel cards. I probably won't. Okay. Listen deeply. So this card talks about listening deeply, listening to your intuition. And this really is in line with the moon card, with your subconscious, what's going on in your subconscious. Is they're telling you to listen deeply to the things that are going on in your subconscious, because your subconscious is going to give you the truth. Things are going to be revealed to you in a way that once you sit down, settle your mind. I don't know if some of you meditate, but they're telling you to listen deeply, okay, and go within and listen to your intuition and pay attention to signs and synchronicities and symbols. You know what I mean? Because those are going to tell you that's going to give you the information that you need, the truth that you're looking for. All right, Aries. So I'm going to move on to Leo. This puppy going. Leo. Leo. So this is your situation. This is your challenge, and then your advice. All right. So, Leo, there is some type of mental blockage that's happening with you right now, Leo. You might be dealing with some limited beliefs. You might be feeling like you're not, I don't know, you're in your head a lot right now, Leo, and you're watching your back. You may be feeling inadequate a little bit, or maybe feeling like things are not going your way. And but your challenge is that there is something that there is something that's coming your way that's going to be like a seed that's going to be planted, that's going to bring abundance. Like right now I feel like you're feeling like, maybe this is not working out for me. I'm feeling like I'm working and working and working, and it's just not working. But you do have something coming towards you that is going to be something that's going to bring you long-term abundance. You just have to keep pushing, and you need to walk away from this mental noise that you're having, okay? Because you're having a lot of mental noise, and what mental noise does is it doesn't allow you to see things clearly. You have all this negative self-talk in your head, but you're not seeing what's in front of you, the little blessing, the seed that you've planted already that's in front of you. So they're telling you to really walk away from the negative self talk and keep nurturing the seed that you've planted. So let's get an angel card. I'll pick from the top. Ease and grace. This card talks about moving with ease and grace. Moving with ease and grace. Moving through, not being so much in your head, like I said, but also moving through your challenges with ease and grace, because there's going to be challenges. There's going to be challenges, but as long as you walk away from your negative thoughts and kind of put those to the back seat, you'll be able to walk through your challenges with ease and grace. And this is what they're telling you, Leo. All right, so next one. Let me see, is any Saggies in the house? Any Saggies in the house? Except for me. Keisha, you said wow. Okay. I guess you can tell me what you meant by wow later. Okay, Sagittarius. You're welcome, Keisha. All right, Sag. First card situation. Ooh, yes. All right. Sagittarius. Currently, you are right now in a victorious space right now. You are being called upon. You are being more like you're being why am I can't find my words. You're being called upon. It's a victorious time for you. People are seeking you out, you know what I mean? It's like you're coming home from victory. You know, you're doing things that people are taking notice of. All right. There is someone, this may be you, Sagittarius, or it's somebody in your life who is really in an emotional space right now with this King of Cups here. Okay, I feel like it is the Sagittarius who's in a really emotional space, who is kind of upping their emotional game and really tuning into themselves, really tuning into their emotional intelligence, tuning into their emotions, and just understanding themselves better on an emotional level. Now, this could be you, or it could be someone that you're dealing with. Okay. And you also have two kings here. So it's a lot of masculine energy right now, Sagittarius, for you, because you're doing, and when you're in the masculine energy a lot, it leaves little room for feminine energy. So you're doing, which is good. You're being strategic, you're passionate, you're going after your dreams, you're tapping into your emotions, you're being intuitive, you're doing all that, you're being victorious, you're following your dreams. But it doesn't seem like there's any feminine energy here to balance it all out, Sagittarius. So, but the advice here is to keep pushing forward, is to keep making things happen for yourself and to follow your dreams. So I would, say keep doing what you're doing, Sag, but don't forget to take care of yourself as well. You know what I mean? Don't forget to stop, take a break, take care of yourself so that you have the energy to move forward. So let's get an angel card for Sag. Oh, raise your vibration. Yes. This is always a good thing, is to raise your vibration. Um, and that's part of self-care. That's part of allowing that feminine aspect in and taking a pause and resting, doing things that you like, doing things that light you up, that light up your heart chakra, things like that. And all of those things raise your vibration. And when you raise your vibration, raise your frequency, then you attract goodness, you attract all of the things that you want to attract. So raising your they're telling you to raise your vibrations. Keep raising your vibrations, and you know all of this good stuff, all of this victorious stuff, you'll still keep maintaining it as long as you raise your vibration and maintain it. I hope that made sense. All right, so I'm gonna move on. Oh, did the Keisha, did the Leo resonate with you? Is that why? Okay. So I'm gonna move on to the air signs. Start off with Gemini. Any air signs in the house? We're gonna start off with Gemini. Okay, Gemini, this is your current situation, Knight of Swords. Okie dokie. All right. Gemini, there is some sort of communication coming towards you. There is some information that is coming towards you that I feel like is coming in. It's going to be coming in fast. It's going to be coming in. I don't know if it's going to be like an email or a phone call, or I don't know what type of how it's going to come in, but there is some communication that's going to be coming in for you. And it's going to really require you to drop your burdens, to let go of things that you've been carrying around for you for a really, really long time. And I feel like this communication that's going to be coming towards you now that, you know, we're doing the knowledge on these cards, is it's going to be information from, yourself, or from your angels or your higher self, that's going to really be telling you to drop your burdens, learn how to delegate things to other people. If you some of you Geminis, you may be in a leadership role right now, in a leadership position where you feel like you have to do everything. Well, they're telling you to drop some of your burdens. You know what I mean? You've done well, you've done all that you can do, and they're telling you to stop staying up at night worrying and stressing out about things. Let go of the burdens that you've been carrying around for way too long. That's what they're telling you, Gemini. For way too long you've been carrying around burdens, and they're saying let it go, and allow other people to take care of things, and you take care of yourself. All right, so let's get a card for Gemini. Courage and bravery. Now, this card talks about having the courage, and I feel like this is in total alignment for you right now, is having the courage, because it takes courage to let go of what you're used to. It takes courage to like move on and change your mindset. And that's what I really feel like these cards are telling you, Gemini, is to change your mindset and not hoard everything for yourself and not carry everything on your back. Everything is not your burden to bear. And it takes courage and bravery to let go of things when you're so used to carrying everything. Okay. So that, I felt like that was a really specific message for someone out there. All right. So who am I next? Okay. Libra. Libra. All right. Let's get some cards for you. Situation. Obstacle. Ooh, Libra, you got some good cards. Okay. So your current situation right now is the strength card, Libra. I don't know if some of you are going through situations where you're needing a lot of inner strength. You are using all of your, not all of it, but you are mustering up a lot of inner strength right now to get you through a certain situation. And to get you through a certain situation, but there is something new is going to be coming towards you, something, some new information or a new communication, or some of you might be learning, going back to school, or learning a new trade, or learning some information, or studying up on something, doing research. But all of this inner strength that you're mustering up, I feel like some of you are like changing your situation and moving into a real place of healing, because the advice card is the star card, which is the card of healing. and being more balanced. And so I feel like Libra is coming from a place of really having a lot of strength right now to get through a situation, um, to get to a healing place. You might be healing from a relationship or healing from some sort of traumatic experience, but it's gonna, this is general, so it's gonna resonate different for different Libras. But I feel like there is some new information that is going to come towards you, and it's going to allow you a lot of healing and a lot of happiness and a lot of balance. But right now you need to hold on to your inner strength in order to get through this period. The end. Now, an angel card for Libra. Expect miracles, Libra. Yeah, miracles are gonna, this strength card and this star card are really cards, transformational cards. You know what I mean? Because it's like you're moving from one phase to another, and it's like, I feel like you don't even know how you're going to move from phase to phase, but it's going to happen. Expect miracles, because that's the energy I'm getting. It's like you you're transitioning, you're transitioning from one phase to another, and it's like you don't even know how it's going to go down, but you're doing it, and best believe there's going to be a miracle that's coming your way. So keep an eye out for that, Libra. Okay, Aquarius. So I'll do Aquarius next. Oh, Facebook user. Facebook user, I can't see your name, the person who put up the praying hands. You have to go to the description box and let StreamYard see, gives StreamYard permission to see your name. All right. So Aquarius. Aquarius, your current situation. Ooh. Yes. All right, Aquarius, your current situation is the 10 of Cups. This is emotional fulfillment, happiness, happy family, like happy wife, happy life type shit. You know what I mean? Look at that. Look at the family. Look at, they're all looking at the beautiful rainbow. This is happiness. This is ultimate happiness right now for you, Aquarius. And your challenge is the Queen of Cups. Your challenge is to um, tap into more of your emotional side, tap into your feelings a little bit more. And I know that's challenging for Aquarius. To tap into your emotions. What, for an Aquarius? But yeah, tap into your emotions a little bit more, Aquarius. And because it's going to bring you balance, you know, because I know that air signs are very mental, are very cerebral. So that doesn't leave a lot of room for feelings. So what they're telling you here is to tap into your emotional side and a little bit more, so that you can have a nice healthy balance of mental energy and emotional energy. That's what I see here for you, Aquarius. So a lot of you may need to be tapping into a lot more of your emotions so that you can have a healthy balance within yourself. What's going on in the comments? Oh, I did Sagittarius already, Facebook user. I don't know. You're going to have to go back on the replay for that. Ooh, I I just shuffled these. Expect miracles again for Aquarius. Expect miracles. So, as you live your happy life, and your emotional fulfilled life and everything is hunky dory and you're tapping into your emotions so that you can have an equal balance of yourself, expect miracles. Because when you're balanced and when you're completely aligned, that's when miracles happen. That's when things come in that you're like, oh shit, I didn't even know that I wanted this. But it's so amazing. You know what I mean? So once you become a lot more aligned and balanced, that's when miracles come through. All right, Aquarius. So let's see who is next. Earth signs. We're going to do Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn next. So I'm going to do Taurus first, okay? Cards for Taurus. Situation, challenge, advice. Okay. So Taurus, you're in the current situation is the Knight of Wands. There there is maybe some aggressive energy surrounding you right now, where you're moving forward really fast and you're kind of maybe all over the place. And actually, the Knight of Wands is a passionate energy. They like to move really fast, get things done really quick. But the problem with the Knight of Wands is that they don't pay attention to details. And so this is where your current situation is. Like you might be feeling all over the place, real energized, real passionate. However, your energy may be like scattered. Okay. So with the challenge, or, your challenge is the world card. And this is a an ending of a cycle and the beginning of a new cycle, it might be, or this might be some sort of travel that's coming your way that's going to be a challenge for you. But I really feel like it means, with the based upon the cards here, I really feel like this is the ending of a old cycle and going into a new cycle for you. So that may be why your energy is really scattered, because you may be having a hard time leaving behind the old and coming into the new cycle, a new chapter of your life. And the advice is to move on. With the Six of Swords here, is moving on mentally. Don't stay in that same scattered, hyperactive energy. It's time to move on from that and start your new chapter. And I hope that makes sense, Taurus. So let's get an angel card. Friendship and union. This card talks about friendship. Maybe you're making new connections with people. You're, finally connecting with your soul tribe, or maybe in a new relationship. But there is a real highlight on friendships and unions for you right now. And this could be part of your ending old chapters and starting new. Maybe you're ending an old relationship or old friendship and starting a new one. So this could have to do with that. You know what I mean? For some of you. Some of you, just, they're telling you to move on though, out with the old and in with the new. That's the message that I'm getting. Virgo is next. Okay. Virgo, you have the Six of Wands as current situation, your situation. So, what this means is victory. You're being seen, you're being heard, people are flocking to you. People are just wanting, you're like electric. People want to be around you. There's a big victory here, there's a big homecoming for you here. There's something that you accomplished that is a really big deal to you right now. And with the moon in reverse, that talks about, some things are hidden. Maybe there are talks about some things being hidden, or um but some things being something revealed, or something subconscious is happening. And but with the Three of Pentacles as the advice, they're telling you to be more collaborative in your efforts, more collaborative in your work. Whatever this is, this victory, this thing that you've accomplished, they're telling you to be more, to collaborate more, to, be more transparent, and collaborate more, let others in, if that makes sense. All right, the angel card is clear, cancel, and release. Okay, so this angel is telling you to clear, cancel, and release. I love this card. Clear whatever it is that you don't need, cancel it out, release it. Clear, cancel, release. Let go of anything that no longer serves you, that doesn't work for you, that doesn't resonate. Just I mean, there's like no caption needed here. This is clear, cancel, and release anything that doesn't work for you. Okay, Virgo? Okie dokie. Who's next? Capricorn. Capricorn. Current situation. Ooh. Yes. Whoa. Okay. You have the Wheel of Fortune, Capricorn, as your current situation. So there is some serendipitous things happening. The wheel of this wheel is turning in your favor, and it's stopping at Capricorn. So which means that it's your time to shine, basically. There may be some money coming towards you. There may be a job opportunity, something that is going to bring you some fortune, something that's going to put you in a better place than you were before. And this is all destiny. This is all destined. So if it's not happening now, it's coming. It's going to happen. But there is something, and with the Ace of Wands here, there's a new opportunity coming towards you, a new opportunity. And I believe, obviously, it has to do with the Wheel of Fortune. Um, but this is going to be a challenge. This is not going to be an easy fortune. Okay, so it's going to be a challenge. This new opportunity that you're going to get is going to be a challenge, and you're going to feel discouraged with the Four of Cups here. It's going to have you feeling like maybe this is not what I really wanted, but it is destined for you. It is what you need. A lot of times there are things that we want, and there are things that we need. And when we say, oh, I want this, I want that, and then then we get it, it's like, maybe I didn't really want that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I really didn't want that. But It's coming, and it's going to leave you feeling a little leery. Hey, Kiana, Capricorn gang. It's going to be feel like leaving you feeling a little leery, but it's what you need. That's the thing. It's what you need, and it's going to work out for you in your favor. Whatever this opportunity that's coming to you is going to be challenging, but it's what you need. Let's get an angel card, a supporting angel card to support this message. Ease and grace. Who got this? I think it was Leo that got this card, moving with ease and grace. And that's what you need to be doing with this challenge, with this new opportunity that's going to be leaving you feeling a little a little leery, you know, and you're going to have, you need to, they're telling you to move through it with ease and grace. You got this because it's for you. Whatever this opportunity is for you. It's destined for you. Okay, so I am done with the earth signs, and then the last batch of signs that I have are the water signs: Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. So let's go. Start with Pisces. Let me get a drink. Okay, Pisces. Yes, yes, yes. All right. Are we in Pisces season now, right? Yes. So this is the magician right here. Um, you are in manifestation mode. You are making things happen for yourself. You are using all the tools that you have, what you have, to get what you want. Okay. You are just really working really, really hard. However, that translates for you, but you are manifesting your desires right now. Okay. You are the freaking magician right now, Pisces. And you've been at it for a really long time. Okay. The challenge is right now for you, though, is to not give up, to persevere. Because even though you've been at it for a really, really long time, things are happening. Like, this is a time, this year, 2021, is a year of like, things are going to happen. Okay. For all the people that have planted their seeds back in 2019 and 2020, now these seeds are sprouting. And so a lot of us are really, I know I am, we were tired, but we are not giving up. This Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior card. Like, even though we are tired, we are almost out of gas, we know that we have to keep going. And that's what you need to do. That's your challenge, Pisces, is can you keep going? Okay? Because if you want to manifest all the greatness that you're trying to have, you have to keep going. And the Four of Pentacles is saying, let go sometimes, be easy, even though you have a lot of work to do still, and you're moving forward and you're making things happen. Let go sometimes, and allow organic things to be a little bit organic. Don't be so controlling. Okay. Let's get an angel card for Pisces. Listen deeply. This card, someone else got this card too. Listen deeply to your intuition. Listen deeply to to yourself. Listen deeply to the messages that you're receiving around. You know what I mean? Because we're always getting messages from spirit, whether we are paying attention or not, or whether we see them or not, they're always coming in. Your angels and your guides are always trying to communicate with you and trying to guide you. So they're telling you to listen, even if that means sitting still for a bit, Pisces, and meditating and like not meditating. Did I say that already? Okay. Um, Even when you're like journaling, or maybe when you're even taking a shower. I know the shower, the water is very cleansing, and I get like a lot of downloads in the shower. So listen deeply to the messages that your angels and your guides are sending you. Listen deeply to the messages that you receive in meditation, because they are there. And I know, Pisces, y'all are water sign, y'all very spiritual. All the Pisces that I know are very spiritual. So listen to those messages that you're going to get. Y'all can't be quiet for nothing. Anyway, what's next? Cancer. Cancer. Okay, Cancer. Current situation is the Page of Swords. So there's something new coming in for you, Cancer. Some type of new information. Um, you might be learning something new. You might be embarking in a new type of trade, but something new is coming in for you that's going to put you in a new space, in a new space of a new mentality, new knowledge, I should say. So the challenge is the Chariot. So this new information that you're getting, this new stuff, information, knowledge, whatever it is, opportunity, it's going to you're going to move forward. And this is the Cancer card. This card is Cancer, Chariot. This is about moving forward, okay? And moving forward swiftly and balanced, and moving forward with just like confidence. You know what I mean? So this new thing that's coming towards you is going to make you be feeling really confident, may have you feeling really great, and it's going to really change your perspective. Oops, my battery is so low. Let me plug in here. Sorry, guys. Okay. So, yeah, you're going to be moving forward with confidence. And it's like with balance. The Hangman here is your advice, though. They're telling you to not only moving forward is going to be your challenge, but also it's like you're going to be in a whole new consciousness. You're going to pause for a minute. You're going to take all of this information in that you're getting. You're going to move forward with it and like create new opportunities for yourself, but it's also going to bring forward like new consciousness for you, like new ways of thinking, new patterns of thinking. You're going to be in a whole new different mindset. Okay, so Cancer, this is a really, really good reading. Like you're going to go from taking, I feel like it's like you're taking something small and going forward with it, and like going full steam ahead with it, and it just like blows up and changes your whole fucking life. That's what I feel like. So let's get an angel card. Strength and guidance. Perfect. Strength and guidance. Now, I honestly feel like because the chariot and the hangman are such really huge cards, um, these, you're going to need, it's not going to be easy. I feel like you're going to need strength and guidance to get through this process of what you're getting, your whatever it is that's happening, whatever you're moving forward with, and it's changing your life, it's giving you a whole new perspective. You're going to need to utilize some strength and guide yourself accordingly. Okay. And you're going to need strength in order to get through this. So that's my reading for you, Cancer. So I'm down to the last Scorpio. Oh, Dawn, the evening rush. Now, Dawn, that's right. You a Cancer. Ow. Okay, okay. I get it. I get it. Yes. That's what's up. Oh, Kiana, your moon is in Cancer. Both Capricorn and Cancer resonated with me. You're very welcome, Key. All right, so let's get on to Scorpio. I'm so glad you guys like this. Okay. Scorpio. Ooh. All right. Scorpio, your current situation is the Eight of Wands. Fast moving energy. There's something going on right now in your life, which is moving fast for you. Um, something is going to, some sort of maybe a communication, or you're aiming at something. You're aiming at something. It's like, like a bow and arrow type thing, but it's like eight of them. And it's like you're you're aiming at something that is kind of gonna be going, when you do get it, it's gonna develop fast for you, is what I'm trying to say. I've been losing my words all day, but it's gonna, whatever this is that you're aiming for, that you're going after, it's going to move fast for you. Okay, when it hits, it's going to hit, and it's going to be bit bam boom, and it's going to like skyrocket. Or or there could be some travel. Okay, this is a card of traveling as well. So there could be some travel in your forecast in the coming months. I know the spring and summer is coming, so some of you Scorpios might be looking to travel. Okay, your challenge though is the Three of Wands. Your challenge is getting over some type of turmoil, getting over some type of heartbreak, getting over some type of anguish, something that's been really weighing heavy on your heart, that has you a little bit torn. Okay, and that's seemingly a challenge for you right now. The advice is the Moon card. And I believe this might be a Scorpio card, or I think it's a Pisces card. Anyway, it's a water card. And the advice is really get get over your challenge of turmoil, of heartbreak, is to really tap into your subconscious, really tap into your shadows. I feel like they're telling you to do some shadow work. And if you don't know what shadow work means, go ahead and Google that. But shadow work is really all about revealing your dark side, revealing all the things that about yourself and your subconscious that you never wanted to reveal, that you don't even want to look at. And a lot of times we hold a lot of trauma in our shadow. And I feel like these cards are telling you to that you need to do some shadow work in order to move forward, in order to progress further. There are some things in your shadows that need to be addressed. So let's pull the last angel card for Scorpio, and then we will wrap up. And if you missed your sign, you can go back in the replay on YouTube, and you can go back and watch it on YouTube when it's up. Opportunity and change. Bam. This is the card of opportunity and change coming in fast. And here it is again. There is some opportunity and change coming your way, Scorpio. I mean, you got to get past this heaviness in your heart, this heartbreak, this turmoil that you're dealing with. And it has a lot to do with your shadows, your subconscious, things that you might be carrying around in your mind that you're not even aware of. Because there's a lot of opportunity and change, but I feel like it's a blockage for you. This heartbreak is a blockage, and you have to get over it in order to move forward with this opportunity and change. So that is all, my friends. I think I did all of the zodiac signs, and I hope whoever is watching that my readings resonated with you. And I will be back next week with an interview. Who do I have next week? Oh, I have um, a fellow coach and intuitive who I'll be interviewing on the podcast next week. So, again, as you can see on the bottom of the screen there, my book is available. If you haven't purchased it already, go ahead and support. You love, you learn. And what else? Yeah, I'm offering complimentary clarity calls. If you feel like you might need a life coach, but you're not really sure, we can talk for about a half an hour and 45 minutes free, and we can see if coaching is what you need. Okay. So that'll be all for today. I want to thank everybody for joining me here, and I'll see you guys next week. Take care.